Welcome back, wise ones. Coming at you today with episode number 2 of the Epirus, or Jesus, and I'm already thinking of the Epirus campaign. No, the Iceni campaign. Boudicca's British Empire, the march towards the restoration of that glorious union continues. Remember, all female generals in this, plus trying to finish our conquest of kind of northern England here, and hopefully at some point later in the campaign we'll be able to confederate with the Dumnoni, dum dums down there in what was, I don't even know if this is technically its own country, but the English Riviera, we'll call it. We already captured Wales last episode. Squelch the Welsh, as the title calls. But we're gonna go. It looks like we were waiting on an end turn here, but moving through this, recording this one kind of a little bit faster after the first part, even before the first part goes live. So haven't been able to see any of the comments or questions, but hopefully you're able to incorporate that feedback going forward, trying to get some good content here. Oh, it looks like oh wow, they that's hilarious. The Abdani and the Caledones swapped territories there. Very funny to see. All right, we are absolutely going to take advantage of the fact that there must be some sort of food crisis going on up here in the north. They're going to get a decent amount of units, though. Man, this is still a lot of troops to contend with. I wonder if we move into this. It's actually, we're going to go ahead. We're going to declare war on the Brigantes.
Well met, friend.
Actually, let's see. First, we'll give them a chance. We'll always try to give people a chance, but we're going to go ahead and declare war. And then we're going to go ahead and do the same thing we kind of did with the Welsh boys. We're going to move up here and start raiding them. Go ahead and try to get some coin while we wait for our troubles. Let's go ahead and I want to continue to increase the economic benefit that we have here. I'm not really worried. At some point, we should get the craftsman's house, but let's go ahead and see what the religious buildings do. I do think they have some importance in getting troops like Druids, who I would love to incorporate into our armies. Good morale boosters, as well as having some fun little. They have some good stats, but they're one of those smaller units. But I wonder if we're gonna see the Brigantes take the bait here. Oh, looks like they are not taking the bait, but one of their armies moved away, which will be helpful, and maybe I might even try to sabotage the other one while we wait. Continue to get that spy up. All right, yep, there he is. Our spy actually increased in rank anyways. Ask and you shall receive. We are really trying to get him to this toxic trait there, and so in the meantime, let's see. Wealth from agriculture, we don't really have that. This could be really helpful, the unit replenishment, when we eventually do capture. But let's go ahead and actually grab the military espionage, help out with the research rate. I think that's kind of a nifty little tool. We could recruit some mercenaries if we wanted to, but we're not going to. Let's go ahead. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, they are, man, really suffering from that food shortage. So we'll go ahead and take we'll take the easy W where it'll give us. And remember, guys, I do have this campaign on very hard. That being said, I'm sure we'll see that a little bit later when we start encountering some of those other factions, such as the the likes of Rome, the likes of Carthage, the likes of Egypt, the Hellenistic successors. Those guys will probably have some things to say about us just steamrolling. It's always great to upgrade the settlement centers, although I do want to actually get a port rolling. Let's go ahead and get this port rolling, but then I'm going to go ahead and try to get the village open air going so that we can if we continue the economic benefit of our our clan. But I do want to make sure that we have sufficient navy forces to either go ahead and attack Ireland when necessary, or go ahead and when we start getting down in here to try to make sure we take control of the Straits of Gibraltar right here, these two settlements, take our talents over here into Egypt, conquer Alexandria to the Nile Basin, then launch another kind of aquatic invasion of the west side of what would this be, like Syria, Saudi Arabia, down here into Oman, Yemen area, all the traditional areas of the British Empire, as well as kind of end maybe here in Pakistan area. I think that'd be a fun little thing, that or a unique little aspect of the Iceni campaign. And don't get me wrong, we are also going to have to make sure we try to take over Rome at some point. You know, the adage, the lore that we'll consistently use here is that just like we were talking about with the Druids, the people that were in tune with the, you know, spiritual life, one of our soothsayers had a dream that this clan of people from this land to the southeast came up and capture our island one day, and those people are going to be none other than the Romans, and so we're going to have to get back at them first before they inflict the grievous atrocities that they did against Boudicca and her family in the, you know, late first century AD. Here we go. This is going to be light work. Yep, figured that this was just going to be their forces rolling out. We might lose our scout riders though, which would be a shame. That would absolutely be a shame. One thing that we are going to also consider here is, okay, we didn't lose our scout riders, very nice, is we're going to take our agent and kind of scout out what's going on up here in Scotland, to the north of us here, the former Caledones place, now the Abdani's homelands. Because if there are areas ripe for the taking, we're going to do that. +6 loyalty. Nah, we're going to go ahead and take that important character. We're protected against civil war right now anyways. We don't have any enemies right now that I'm thinking about it, which is fine. We don't need enemies at the moment. This actually is kind of ripe for our taking. But we need to calm it down just a little bit. And let's go ahead and see here. What do we got? We have some cavalry morale increase. We have some Celtic cultural influence. That's great to see. Wealth generated from slaves. Very interesting. We have kind of... Actually, let's go ahead and take a look. Do any of these enable the recruitments of any... You know, no, that's going to be mainly Cav. I don't know if I need any of these guys to recruit the Druids. No. Okay. Doesn't look like any of these are there might be, some of them might be necessary. If you know in the comment section below, let me know. So let's just go actually read through these one more time. This is going to take up a lot of food, but wealth from all sources. The Grove of Rose Merta. That sounds pretty neat to me, actually. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll take the wealth from all sources. I have been harping on wanting to grow our economy. And how long is this going to take? 5 turns? I actually should have brought them back. I should have brought my guy back here, Laticos, because he does have that trait where I get extra unit replenishment when he's in the given territory. So maybe next turn we'll bring him back. But it is good to keep eyes on our boys up there, the Abnani. Okay. A non-aggression pact from the Abdani. We're not going to do that. We are absolutely going to be very opportunistic boys in the... and I'm using a lot of male possessive words here when I really should be using female possessive words. Given the fact that we are leading... Our generals, our leaders are females in this one. So I gotta check myself a little bit there. You know, these... but at the same time, we are doing A-okay. I'd love to upgrade to the gold... Would love to upgrade to the gold settlement eventually, but that's going to require quite a little bit of wealth. Maybe next time we can grab some food here. We are brushing up dangerously close on food, and now that I think about it, a lot of these... Okay, cool, good. Yeah, definitely next turn. Saving our coins this turn. Next turn we need that fishing village. You know, sometimes what you lose sight of early is the food game. Not gonna lie, can't have happy people or successful armies without the logistics necessary, and that includes being able to feed them. That is the utmost important. I think that actually, if any of you guys that are watching this have any good, this might sound like a hilariously boring topic, but if any of you have any interesting books or literature on any of the logistics and research, it could be academic or just, you know, a passion of people, the logistics into ancient armies, I'd love to read more about that. I know Xenophon has some pieces about it, the guy that wrote about his famous journey with the 10,000. But would love to hear if there's some Roman sources. I know I could just also Google it, but I'd love to have insights into that, because it's something that you don't really think about, how important logistics are, and especially in this interconnected modern world where we take a lot for granted about, you know, when we have grocery stores and all that stuff. The supply chain is so important. Rival banquet, you bet your bottom dollar we're attending. We love having good times. Okay, looks like there was... Okay, wow. The Abdani now, though, I think that they're going to be able to take Abilana. Let's go ahead and drop our. Let's go ahead and deploy our guy. See if we get some extra. We didn't. We don't get much extra help here, but I know for a fact. I know for a fact that that garrison's going to be really weak, and I know we can take this army. So next turn, and we haven't recruited a champion yet. But we are one away from a champion. Oh no, we can recruit them. Excellent. Upkeep for and armies. Yes, I would think we're gonna go with this one. Anytime that they give, unit experience, we love to take that. So we're gonna go ahead and take our girl here, Sira, a war maiden. Next turn, we'll have her start getting into this army. And we'll start beefing up our soldiers there. When really, I probably actually should have. Maybe I actually will drag her over here and start beefing up the army here as a jump off point to take Ebelana when necessary. Okay, let's end the turn though. Yeah, go ahead and end the turn there. I've really been enjoying though Rome Total War 2. I think it's a game that holds up so well. It's like what 10 years old at this point, maybe even 11. There's been a lot of great content made in this space already, but love kind of filling my own niche here of this kind of historical role play that brings a little bit of some modern twists into it, as well as just acting out the lives and retracing the lives of people that I'm reading or learning a lot about. And that was a big boon. That was an absolutely humongous boon to our man. And immediately, wow, did you see how fast that happened? Okay, no, good. I was looking at the wrong place. I was gonna say, how fast they got their garrison troops back, but no, this is much, much, much better. Let's go ahead and see if we can sabotage. Army sabotage successful. Do we get a little upgrade from Latikos? No. But let's go ahead and declare war. Yep, we're going to go ahead and declare war on the Caldones. I should have known that this is a walled settlement. We're hopefully going to get them to come out and sally against us, and I think we absolutely can take them on an open field battle. We don't have much in terms of coinage, but we're going to grab a couple of horse units down here. Then we'll grab a couple of slingers, just so we have a little bit of an army to go ahead and jump and try to take over Ireland as fast as possible. And like I mentioned to you guys, the generals have to be females. I'd like to keep the admirals females as well. We might have to make a little bit of an exception this early into the.
Tell us that we should offer you gold.
No. You know what I should have done there? Okay, here we go. They are sallying out against us. What kind of troops do they have here? They have farmers. Should be easy pickings. This would be a nice big battle for us to fight here. Sword band. We have sword band. I think that this is a noble fighter. We have the advantage. We have the advantage when it comes to the mobility with the cav and the better use of it. So I think if we can dispatch. If we can employ the same tactics that got us through that last battle at the kind of beginning or middle of episode 1, we can have another very successful run here. And we have the camp, we have the hill camping advantage here. You'll love to see that. How much higher can we get up here so that we have kind of like an unobstructed? I'm going to deploy like right up here, so we have an unobstructed piece there. So let's go ahead and do what we did last time, kind of deploy our spearmen on the wings. Make sure that we are utilizing that guard feature. I'm going to keep using the guard feature there because I think it's important to help us dispel the javelins because that's so OP. The AI is so good about getting their forces or their units to dispel the javelins. So yeah, we got some FIFA stuff going across there. But in the meantime, there we go. We actually have a couple. Now we have a rally, which will be helpful because morale for these guys. I can't profess to say, even though we've fought a couple battles with them, morale for these boys is not the best. And we're gonna try to make sure we have. I'm not gonna try to completely spaghetti line my units here. I want them to have some sustenance when they get charged. So. Yeah. Let's go ahead and move forward here. All right, start the battle. Go ahead and fast forward. Okay, they're getting their reinforcements from the back here. Looks like we're probably going to have the engagement. This is going to be one of those ones that's going to be a little bit of a precipitous timing here where, okay, is this first army going to get to us first so we can envelop them, defeat them, and not worry about it? Or is it going to be one where right as I'm trying to envelop that army, this second wave comes in and attacks. That's kind of the timing concerns that are going through my mind at the moment. And just so we don't get surprised, let's go ahead and bring a unit of cav out here so we can let's track their progress. Okay. Yep, they're coming in steadily, slowly but surely. I do think we have pretty similar numbers of slingers. Let's go ahead and drop one here, and it looks like they are deploying in a little bit more of an oblonged manner than we are. So we're gonna go ahead and reshuffle our sources here. Go with just one. All right, let's see. Let's move our forces out a little bit. Make sure our slingers are also getting in position here. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're rearranging our slingers, of course, right when they're getting after it here, and make sure that we are good. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get my swordmen. Gonna start getting them their orders to get through. Let's move these guys up on the flank here. Actually, let's make sure we get. Okay, let's move our levy freemen out the sides here. Let's make sure that my units are. Okay, let's go ahead and get our. Yeah, let's go ahead and make sure we're getting our riders around the flank, and move our general up so that we are, looks like because we're getting. Oh man, actually, some of our forces right here in the middle are getting absolutely worked here. Okay, come on, we gotta move. We gotta help our guys out here. We'll get these guys around the flank. Let's get these guys. Let's try to wrap these guys up. Okay. Okay, we're gonna get the Briton slingers here. Let's move all our slingers up. Let's make sure we're getting after those heroic nobles. Go ahead and hit the rallying cry here. Let's go ahead and drop them back here. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna try to take down. We're absolutely gonna try to take down those. Yeah, let's move these guys up. See if we can get after them here. Yeah, make sure we're not leaving any swordmen's unturned here. Yeah, wrapping up the flanks here. That's always a perk of starting off strong. See if we. Yeah, let's go ahead. Yeah, let's get into those Briton slingers. Yeah, let's make sure these other 4 slingers though are definitely. Yeah, those nobles are getting after it. Yeah, let's go ahead and get our guys out here. Let's get our swords through the middle here. Okay, we're about to get. Yeah, this is what I was talking about here. Let's get our scout riders out of that fight if we can.
An entire unit has perished.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. That was probably that levy. All right, bring our scouts back here. Okay. Okay, it looks like we're gonna have to start deploying some troops. Yeah. Let's hit that sword band there. Actually, let's move our levy freemen through here. Yeah, let's push out there. Yeah, let's make sure we're taking out this sword band where possible. Actually, let's get the scout riders back around the flanks. Same with these guys here. Yeah, if we can, kind of skirt. If we can skirt through, come on, skirt. Right into that group there. Let's move our general over a little bit. Hit her with the rally.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Let's do the same thing here. Try to get around the flank, get into those Briton slingers back here. Nice. Those farmers are getting absolutely wrecked. I'm trying to think here. If we can, let's try to get into that. Yeah, that big unit. Yeah, good.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay. I feel pretty. Oh, come on. How did... Dude, the fact that my scout riders got caught there, oh, but at the last second, that was huge. That was absolutely huge from our guys. Yeah, there we go. Keep pouring in. Keep absolutely pouring in fire.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Yep, there it is. Ah, good. And now the chain route begins. Big wins for us. Big, big, big wins for us. Let's go ahead. Get rid of those farmers. Actually, no, yeah, definitely going to continue the battle here. We'll turn on. Gonna have to. As much as I love these guys. Make sure we're running down the soldiers that we can. Yeah. There's some big groups of people here that we want to make sure we're trying to get off the field. If we can catch them. I know that's a big ask sometimes. Where's our general over here? Mopping up. Yep. Mopping up that Levy Freeman. Let's make sure. Yep. Doing the damnedest down there. Let's go ahead and get rid of these farmers. Again, relatively meaningless units, but still good to try to get them off the field. God, I hate the... I gotta maybe change my settings there to make sure that we are... that I have the right ones going so that they automatically run. But another big win here. It got a little testy, not gonna lie. I was getting a little worried, but our slingers were doing the... our slingers were doing the Lord's work. I think those are going to be our MVPs, if I had to guess. Honestly, F it. Let's see if we could sling them to death. That'd be kind of fun. Let's see if we can rain it down. Yeah, they're raining it down. Hell yeah, good to see it. Okay, enough torture of the Scottish boys. The Caldones. Wow, absolutely murdered them. 2,500 dead. Love to see it. Love to see it. And hopefully we'll be able to take that settlement now that we kind of dispatched a lot of their... Man, as much as I did, I thought that the slingers were the MVPs, and they got close to 100 kills, but of course the British Scout Riders at the end riding it down. But that sword band, a lot of our sword band have been holding up their end of the bargain. Yeah, we did. We absolutely did a number. But there's that release for the wealth that I was talking about. To give us the extra funds to hopefully upgrade that gold town center eventually. But, yeah. We're no longer protected from civil war. That's fine. Got to make sure that means, very low risk. The rival party is happy. Make sure we get them married so that we can get some females involved. Yeah, because it doesn't look like we have options to get many other females any other time soon. Maybe we can hire her or adopt her. How do I get to the adopt again? This character is not part of the family's bloodline. Okay, I can't adopt. This requires 2 more zeal. But yeah, no, I mean, actually, tell you the truth, we might just be able to pick her up anyways. So that's gonna be another fine line to walk there. Yeah, let's go ahead and take this over. The fact that they got a whole new unit. Not even a whole, but like they got a big boy unit of cav there is quite frustrating. But looks like slowly but surely, the Isle of Britain is coming under our control, and you love to see that. Let's go ahead and grab campaign map. Movement range would be excellent for us because there is a lot of ground to cover. And here we go. We're gonna get the dread going here. Yeah, we were able to get the this is the infantry chainmail is huge. It'd be nice to get some replenishment rates going, so I'm going to do that just to upgrade the replenishment rate. But after this, and let's see, what do we get with the boatyard? I'll take a look in a sec. After that, we are going to try to unlock some civil pieces and really get our economy working for us. We actually have a healthy increase there. And again, I tell you this: this wealth from all sources is absolutely astronomical. Man, we could get right into the veteran writers. I think I got to do that actually. I mentioned about how in the Epirus campaign we didn't get to the more elite troops as fast as I'd like, and so now I'm going to try to rectify that a little bit. And let's just go ahead and deploy, kind of give us the benefit of some extra replenishment as fast as possible from that spy. Oh, I want to move. Next turn, we gotta get that champion into an army to get her military training up the with the rest of the crew. But yeah, no, we're right around 25 minutes. So this has been an excellent. That flew by. An excellent second episode for us here.
Only the
Peace treaty from
greatest
the
dare
Caldones.
speak of
You
peace
know what we're
to
gonna do
their
here?
enemies. Only the weak seek the death of
Okay.
all.
Low Confederation. Uh, whoa. No.
Offer this morsel,
I
now, like a wolf
want
at the door.
to join.
Perhaps you will
Okay,
go
maybe
find
next turn.
feather hunting somewhere else.
Okay, next turn I'll try to offer something that with a little bit more schmoola. Again, if we can confederate and we can get Ireland without bloodshed, I'd love for that to be an option for us. So let's go ahead and see what their stomach for war is now. So go ahead. Peace treaty
let
still
me
very
hear your
high.
talk. I
Join
warn you, I
confederation
have no stomach
payments
for the meek
offer.
or nice.
Let's go ahead. Moderate. Okay, rejected. All right. I mean, honestly, this would be a huge coup for us. So I'm willing to. I'm really willing to bump this up. Yes.
This agreement is like
There
a
we
feast
go.
after
I
an
will
empty
take
belly.
that.
You
Huge for us. And let's see. At some
We
point
have
we'll
need of
do.
talk, I'm
At some
sure.
point we'll do
We
something
also
similar.
need good food, a warm fire.
I'm sure we'll be able to
You
get
speak
the.
as well as a bard,
We will
but
take
I
that,
must be
man. We will
unsweet.
take that huge. And sadly, though, that might mean that I have to disband some units here. Well, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and disband. Yes, we have a female admiral. That is absolutely huge. That is so big for us. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, no, loving this, loving the sword band. Beautiful. We can get ballista. That's pretty crazy already off the bat. I might tear that down though. I like the food up there, and and I mean, don't want to stifle the Irish people's creativity, but might not be the best for what we need. And now we're going to be getting that plus 10% replenishment too. That was huge, cool. The sword and the pen in this episode is what it's probably going to be titled after being able to get the diplomacy, as well as capturing the Scotland up there. Let's go. Yeah, we'll leave an army there to replenish. But now our sights can be turned. Now our sights can be turned down here into the Straits of Gibraltar. That might leave us in contact too with, some of these desert tribes as well as the Iberian tribes that maybe have had some interactions with Rome. Maybe that'll be our first encounter of people that have encountered with Rome, because like we had mentioned, we had our soothsayer tell us about the city that we needed to watch out for. And it is Rome, a city of people speaking a funny language that love engineering, that we're going to come over and take over our island, our home, as well as plunder our lands and do unspeakable horrors to our females. What a way to end this episode, though. But yeah, we're going to end the turn here. We control an edict, which is excellent. So let's go ahead. Maybe something with, I wonder if there's anything changes here. Commerce buildings, public order, food, political party. I'm just going to go with the tax rate here. I know that a big focus I'd mentioned was the economy. We're going to probably try to round this off right around the 30-minute mark for the episode, too. I'm trying to keep these beginning ones a little bit more digestible than later in the series, where we'll start rolling out longer episodes as we have more armies to move, more settlements to capture in a given turn. But yeah, the lore for Rome is that there is this mysterious city upon 7 hills that we have to take over before they take us over. Love to see that. We got a new child. Our scout increases in rank too. So let's go ahead and let's actually get him moving. Let's go ahead and, I can't grab toxic yet, but I do want to get something that gives him campaign map movement or line of sight. We'll give him the line of sight, and we'll actually get him to have him start marching down to explore. We'll drop him through here yeah, whatever. Again, northern France is what it is, but want to try to get him down into this area, the Straits of Gibraltar, ASAP, to tell us what awaits us. But for the next few turns to start episode 3, we'll probably just focus on we'll probably just be focused on growing the economy. And speaking of that, let's go ahead and upgrade our Bronze Forge to be able to start recruiting some chosen units. You love to see that. I think Blondia, as much as she has been an incredibly loyal servant to us, she might sadly have run her course. Let's go ahead and let's get this baddie over there as fast as possible. What's this look like for us? Okay, that's not bad. And we'll get our fleet over here to be able to. So next turn we can start recruiting some better units because that's the fleet that will help guide. We're gonna go ahead and take Pekia. Pekia is the girl that we're gonna take down into the Straits of Gibraltar. Maybe we'll follow it up eventually with our girl Blondia, who's got 10 zeal. Never mind. Blondia is definitely gonna be following suit, if not leading that charge. But really great episode this one was. Again, in the comment section below, let me know how you guys are liking the series so far. Give me some feedback, or if you just have some fun historical facts. They don't have to be ancient facts. Any fun historical facts about the British Isles, love to hear that. Love to expand the knowledge base. But most importantly, guys, stay wise.